Hello and welcome to Q&A with CQ. I am CQ's digital assistant. In this video, I will aim to discuss a few points on how to prove that you are solely responsible for your child's upbringing for the purpose of UK immigration law. The information that you will get in this presentation is useful if you are a single parent and you wish to sponsor your child to join you in the UK. However, it is not intended to replace an independent legal advice and should not be taken as one. If you are in the UK and your child is in another country being cared for by a temporary carer, you can still prove sole responsibility for the child for UK immigration purposes. Here's how you can demonstrate this. The first is, provide any court orders that confirm you have sole custody or sole responsibility for the child. If applicable, include documents that show you have the legal right to decide where the child lives and who cares for them temporarily. Second, obtain a statement from the temporary carer, such as a grandparent or other relative confirming that they are caring for the child on your behalf and that all major decisions are made by you. You also need proof of temporary care. You may do this by providing documents showing the arrangement is temporary, such as letters or agreements that outline the temporary nature of the care and your plans to bring the child to the UK. Third, you need to provide evidence of frequent communication between you and the temporary carer, showing that you are involved in the child's daily life and major decisions. This could include phone records, emails, and text messages. You also need to provide evidence that you make all major decisions regarding the child's welfare, such as education, healthcare, and religious upbringing. This might include school enrollment forms, medical records, or other official documents where you are listed as the decision maker. Fourth, provide evidence that you are financially supporting the child while they are in another country. This could include remittance receipts, bank statements showing transfers, or payment of school fees. You also need to provide evidence of expenses to show that you are covering all the child's expenses, such as food, housing, clothing, and medical care, even while they are in the care of someone else. Fifth, provide school records from the child's country of origin, showing that you are listed as the primary contact and are responsible for the child's education. Also provide medical records to show that you are responsible for the child's healthcare decisions, including records of medical appointments, insurance, or consent forms signed by you. Sixth, provide evidence to show that the temporary carer does not have legal responsibility for the child and is acting only under your direction. This could include a letter from the temporary carer outlining their limited role and emphasizing that you are the main decision maker. Also include a statement from the temporary carer confirming that they are only caring for the child on a temporary basis until the child can join you in the UK. Seventh, if the other parent is not involved in the child's life, provide evidence of this, such as a lack of financial support or communication from the other parent. Further, it is advisable to write a detailed personal statement explaining the absence of the other parent, how you have sole responsibility, and your plans to reunite with your child in the UK. Eighth, provide evidence of your plans to bring the child to the UK, such as previous visa applications, letters to UK authorities, or other documents showing your intent to reunite with the child, such as messenger conversations talking about reunification. You also need to show that you have made arrangements for the child's accommodation and schooling in the UK, demonstrating your readiness to take full physical custody once the child arrives. Lastly, it is nearly mandatory to provide an explanation and evidence to answer the question: why can't your child not continue with his or her current living arrangements? Some examples are, maybe the temporary carer needs to attend to his or her personal life, or maybe he or she is sick and cannot care for the child. There could be a number of reasons that is applicable to you. Ensure that all the documentation provided is thorough, consistent, and clearly demonstrates that you have had sole responsibility for the child throughout their time in the country of origin. By assembling this evidence, you can demonstrate to UK immigration authorities that, despite the child being cared for temporarily by someone else in the country of origin, you maintain sole responsibility for their upbringing and welfare. However, due to the complexity of proving sole responsibility in these circumstances, it may be beneficial to seek legal advice from an immigration solicitor to ensure that your case is presented as strongly as possible. Thank you for listening. I hope that the presentation was beneficial to you. If you need further assistance, please do not hesitate to contact us. Remember that immigration law changes often. It is therefore advisable to ensure that you are up to date before making an application. If you are happy with this presentation, please don't forget to like and follow our page Q&A with CQ and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please feel free to share this video. Thank you and have a nice day.